Hi, everyone. I've missed you. It's been a while. I realize that. But guys, I've been I've been stressed out to the core, working, doing readings, and trying to launch this crystal shop, which has been a little bit of a nightmare because of delays and supply chain issues and so many issues. Plus we had Mercury retrograde, but now it's gone direct, so now's the right time to launch. So, and just a reminder for everyone, if you want to sign a contract, if you want to buy a new home, if you want to purchase something big, something expensive, i.e. a car or a computer or something like that, don't do it during Mercury retrograde. Always wait till Mercury goes direct, because usually you will find all sorts of like hurdles and challenges to get to the result that you want. And this is what pretty much happened with me, because I wanted to launch on the 2nd of February. So on Tuesday of 2022, basically. But that was impossible. I was a bit disappointed. But then I said, no, actually, this is a sign. I shouldn't be launching during retrograde, despite the fact that it was like what we call like a Tuesday and it was the day full of manifesting energy. At the end of the day, I did manifest what I wanted to do in my life. And it's exactly this. And I've manifested you guys as well. You who are watching, you who have subscribed since my early days on YouTube, you beautiful souls that have been supporting me and giving me so much love. And it's all worth it. It's all worth it. And it's all worth it when I get your messages and your emails, or when we have a reading and I hear from you and you all appreciate what I do. And the most important thing is that a lot of you are learning about your own spiritual journey, and you want to learn on how to sort of exercise that psychic muscle, the third eye, and be more psychic, be more intuitive, be more open. And to me, that's the most rewarding thing, knowing that I have you guys, and you've got my back and I definitely have your back. And I'm here for you guys, whatever you need. You know me. You can email me, DM me. I always reply. I might delay sometimes with a delay, especially with emails, and I apologize, but it's super busy, but I'm always here for you. Anyways, how's everyone doing? Let me look in the chat. I'm going to wait a little bit until we've got more people in. I just want to say hello to Mocha. A beautiful soul indeed. Yes, I'm excited too. Super excited. Gabrielle, hi. Thanks for being here. Yeah, everyone is... Oh, James, listen, we're going to improve your day. We're going to bring some light in. Definitely. And I mean, that's what crystals do. And I can't wait to show you and talk about it. Talk about the crystals. What happened in the 30s? Command. Ooh, what happened? Hello. Oh my God. It's so which to cleanse. Hold on. I saw my computer's really slow, so apologize. Which to cleanse with water, or is it smudging the way to go around? Yeah, that's a good point. And let me just answer that before I go on with the chat. Not all crystals are meant to go in water. Okay, some of them can actually emit toxic fumes and gases, because at the end of the day, these are stones that are, some of them are fused with metals, so you have to be really careful. Always, let me just grab it. Always grab some sage is the best way. This is exactly what I did before I came on. I smudged the crystals that I have here on the table that I'm going to show you in a minute. And also the moonlight and the sunlight. So sunlight, what it does is basically it cleanses the crystals, but don't leave them out in sunlight, especially during summer, for too long, because it can affect the coloring of the crystals. And moonlight supercharges them. So you can work with them. It cleanses them and supercharges them. Another way of cleansing them is selenite. I've got one back there. Back there. You can see it, that white tower over there at the top. That's a selenite. And selenite generally, rule of thumb, cleanses spaces, cleanses and cleans crystals. Just, it's pretty straightforward. And selenite is extremely calming as well, just so you know. Sorry, my light is just moving around. Raphila or Raphila, I don't know how I'm pronouncing it. Sorry. Hello. Hi. Hi, my darling. How are you? Oh my God, I'm so excited to see you. I really missed you guys. Yeah, the Mercury retrograde is done for now. And I'm glad because honestly, I felt it. What was that? Lost an offer on January 29th, a blessing. See, that's the right mindset and that's the right way of thinking it. You know, you had something unfortunate happen, you lost an offer, but you were able to see the positive and have faith and trust in the universe to know that there is a reason for that. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Hi, Heather. Let's see. Ooh, LA. Oh, I would love to be in LA right now. I would love to be in LA right now. Generally, I just want to travel again. I want to be able just to open up again my just everything, you know, my horizons, everything. I just want to go traveling, but I'm super generally, I'm very cautious and careful regarding what's going on in the world. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Like, was it wobbly or did you bite on something hard? Hold on. I'm missing something. Exactly. That's another thing that I want to talk about. So if you've got a crystal that is broken or breaks, don't keep it. Just bury it or return it to Mother Earth. Bury it in your backyard, take it to the woods, throw it in a stream of water, a river or a pond or whatever you have nearby, but don't keep it. And it's a sign that that energy is no longer serving you, that crystal's energy, and you should probably get another crystal depending on what's going on in your life and what kind of crystal you need to work with in order to help you and bring positive energy in your life. Let me just see. Yeah, I'm just so done. I want to travel, see friends from all around the world. If you do not own crystals yet, you can always ask your guides to clear energy from your home. That's also a good way of doing it, but a lot of people just want something more tangible because they feel, you know, they feel more in control if they're kind of involved in cleansing their home or their space. I had a Labradorite on me. Good. Labradorite is super popular these days as well. So, are you guys ready? Shall we jump in? You know me, I came prepared. I've got cards, I've got notes, and I've got crystals because we're not going to talk about all the crystals because there is no time. And I want to keep this within sort of like an hour because otherwise the replay crew is not going to be able to watch the whole thing. And also it might be tiring for you guys if it's a long life, but I will jump in again next week and we can do some of the other crystals that we're not going to talk about today. So I've got a list of crystals. I've picked like the most popular ones, the beginner ones as well. Let's just call them beginner crystals too, and talk a little bit about those. I know a lot of you want to know how to use crystals and in what. For instance, for protection, self-love, self-confidence, What other thing? Oh, third eye and psychic development, third eye opening and psychic development too. Hold on, let me see. Black coffee. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, we'll get into that right now. We'll talk about one crystal at a time, and I'm really sorry to hear that. All right, so let me get to my cards, and shall we start? Let's start with each crystal, and then we'll go to the properties. Okay, so which crystals you can use depending on the properties. I'm going to go the other way around. And I'm going to start with citrine. And the reason why I'm starting with citrine, because it's very, very popular. A lot of people are looking for citrine, and sometimes you can find cheap citrines. No, hold on, let me come back. Like cheaper citrines, and sometimes you can get like the more high-end citrine. And there is a difference, and I'll explain now, because not all citrines are citrines. Why? Because it's so hard to find a authentic citrine. Okay, what normally happens is, and I will go back to this card so you can see a little bit what they look like, because I don't have one here at the moment. I'm getting another shipment tomorrow. I'm receiving. So here on the left, it looks like a yellow amethyst, right? That's because it is a yellow amethyst. No, it hasn't been dyed. What they do is they take amethyst, because a lot of times, let me show you this. So I work a lot with this amethyst. Okay, I use it during readings, and this is what I do when I meditate before I start readings. I don't know if you can see it. Oh my God, I hope this focuses. No, stupid camera. Sorry about that, guys. You can't really see it here. I hope you can see it from here. You see it's really, really dark brown here at the bottom here. This is called the base, basically, the home where the crystal grows from. That's a rock, basically, the bit underneath it. And as you can see here, it's got some brown orange bits. That's citrine. That's actual citrine, which normally, so what happens is with amethyst, when it grows in in earth, but close to very, very hot, a hot environment. Throughout the years, thousands and thousands of years, amethyst, who is purple, turns into citrine, which is sort of like a dark yellow browny color. So because it's so hard to find citrine, what they normally do is they heat treat the amethyst to make it yellow, as you can see in this image here. And generally with citrine, how you can recognize, how you can tell an actual citrine from a heat-treated or man-made citrine is from how the color, the hue of the yellow. If it's a bright canary yellow, then most likely, not most likely, 100% it's been heat treated. If it's like sort of like a dirty yellow browny color, it's citrine. And let's jump a little bit here. So citrine works well with the solar plexus chakra. It's a powerful manifester, and that's why it's also super popular, and it realigns your energies back into balance. So, and yes, the name comes from citron in French, which means lemon. Fun fact about citrine, and unfortunately I don't have it here. And so basically, as I said, it's like an amethyst that with its heat treated and natural air turns it yellow. Now, where can you use citrine? Let's So, citrine is a great crystal to work, as I said, to realign your energies. You can use it if you feel um, sometimes when you feel stressed or imbalanced, or you feel that there's just so much going on, just like I was this week and last week. Citrine really, if you hold it in your palm, I don't have one, so I'll hold the amethyst now. You'll just hold it in your palm and just close your eyes, take deep breaths, and allow for it to emit the energy towards you. You will be able, with crystals, guys, you always feel the vibrations. If you concentrate and you're in a quiet space, you can feel it. This is another great way of choosing crystals when you go to crystal shops, to brick and mortar shops, right? So just take them in your hand. How does it feel? And let me just say this: the crystals choose you. You don't choose the crystal. Even though you think you're choosing the crystal, even if you're shopping online, the crystal that calls for you is the one that you're meant to have. It could be like you say, oh, I want to buy a lapis lazuli today. Let me just go in and buy lapis lazuli from my favorite e-shop, crystal e-shop. But then you see another crystal, let's say you see a moonstone or a lapidolite, and you're attracted to that. And you're like, I feel like buying that one. That's the one you're meant to have. Let me go back to the comments 1 second, because I can't see your comments when I'm putting these bands on. Oh, James says my amethyst has some brown orange tips. That's citrine. Yes, that's more than okay. That means that it's really good quality amethyst as well. The other thing about we'll talk about why I keep talking about amethyst. We'll get to that. I don't want to rush ahead. All right, so going back, let's talk about amethyst. There it is. There's the amethyst. So with amethyst, well, I talked a lot about amethyst basically. What you need to know is that it works well with the crown chakra. It heightens psychic powers and strengthens connection with the spiritual realm, which it's very well known about that. But fun fact, amethyst comes from the Greek word amethystos, which means someone who is not able to get intoxicated. Why? Because it's super, super grounding, but it's also super powerful when it comes to connecting to the higher realms. And it gets its purple hue from inclusions of iron and aluminum. Right. And what I wanted to say is that with amethyst, in order to be able to determine the quality of the amethyst as well, it's the color. So let me just show you this. This is going to be sold on my shop. This is a beautiful, beautiful amethyst cluster, raw cluster, right? Look at this. Do you see that? It's just a beautiful piece of, this could be, this you can put in your living room, your studio, or you can work with it as well on your desk or wherever you meditate or wherever you work. You can just have it right there, and it's a beautiful piece to have. So look at the difference between these two. This is called a deep purple amethyst, comes straight from Brazil. All right, and it's a different, sort of like a different type or quality of amethyst than this one, you see. And this is also a very good quality amethyst, but you can see the differences. You can see the difference. This is more of, I'm going to say, like old soul amethyst, like an older amethyst. Right. What else? Yeah. So amethyst is about grounding, tranquility, calm, and it's all about, it's a very calming stone and it's very grounding. Basically, an amethyst to me is the the passepartout. It just works with almost everything. Anything that you need. If you want grounding, you can use an amethyst. If you want to open your third eye and meditate and connect with your higher self, you do it with amethyst. If you want inspiration, you do it with amethyst. It helps with anxiety. It's just a great, great stone to work with, and everyone should have an amethyst in their crystal collection or at home. Right, what's next? Then we have the quartz. And as you can see here, I've added the 3 different quartzes. We have, to the left is the smoky quartz, and I'll also show you live in a minute what it looks like. And then we have the rose quartz and the clear quartz. Clear quartz is an amplifier, and it's also known as the master healer. It is, basically, crystal quartz, here is one. It works with in combination with almost every crystal, especially if you want to amplify the effect and the energy that it emits. So you can, for instance, work with Shanghai. We have a little Shanghai tumblestone here, which is extremely protective from EMF and all sorts of energies, negative energies, electromagnetic frequencies and energies, etc. So if you've got a small tumblestone like this one and you want to amplify the work that it's going to do for you, you use it with a quartz, with a clear quartz, and especially one that has a point. So it basically, you just, when you have a grid, a lot of people work with grids. I don't, sometimes I do. So what you do is, like, basically you put the crystal, this one, wherever you want to place it on, and then you use this to amplify it by just placing it in front of it and pointing towards the direction that you want to emit that energy. So if it's towards you or towards someone else or towards your space, that's how you put it or place it. So let me just go back to my notes. So it basically, the quartz absorbs, stores, releases, and regulates energy, and it's super easy to program for the intention, for what you intend to use it. It works with all chakras, and as I said before, clear quartz is specifically known as the master crystal or healer. It is colorless, and fun fact, it's also used on watches. You've heard, like, quartz watch, like Rolexes have all sorts of watches have quartz, because it brings that energy and it makes things move. And I don't know what else exactly it does, but it works really well. They have them in watches. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the different quartz. You have different types of quartz. So you have smoky quartz. I have here a beautiful sphere. Okay. It looks, unfortunately, it looks white, or sort of like a clear quartz in this light. And unfortunately, you can see the ring light, but it's actually got a smoky hue, if you can see it. There. Unfortunately, it's not, yeah, but it's got a smoky hue, and I love smoky quartz. It's just it's just one of my favorites. And then you have a rose quartz. I have a huge one here, a huge point here. It's just beautiful. Again, with rose quartz, you can't really see the color. It's a deeper pink than you can see it here. But what another point about rose quartz is that this too, you can tell, like, the sort of like the dyed ones or the man-made ones from the natural ones, because the pink, the rose hue that they've got is quite a light colored. It's not, you will never, if you find a super deep pink rose quartz in an affordable price, then that's most likely man-made, because they're super expensive. So, but this has a beautiful coloring. Unfortunately, you can't really see it here, but you can see all the inclusions and the bands. This is another way to tell fake from real, with the bands and if they have inclusions and bands. inside. Right. And then the other one was the clear quartz that I showed you here. I'm trying to see if I have any other quartzes here. No. Right. Yeah, we talked about that. So next is Moonstone. That a lot of people are really fascinated by Moonstone, and I love Moonstone too. It's Moonstone is the stone for new beginnings. It's a stone of inner growth and strength. It soothes emotional instability and stress, and stabilizes the emotions, and it's a calming stone basically. And it enhances intuition too. It works. That's why you work with it with the third eye and crown chakra. And it is known as the stone of the divine feminine because it awakens empowered femininity and helps with infertility issues. So if you're trying for a baby or you have a irregular cycle, just have a moonstone right by your bed. And yeah, and that's why it's called a moonstone. It is extremely powerful for manifesting during full moon with the moonstone. They're just, and it also brings success in business, in love, and anything that you work for. You can just use the moonstone just to manifest success. Incredible little stone. Well, not even little, but I don't even I have moonstone bracelets, but I forgot to bring them in. They're in the other room. My personal favorite lately is lapis lazuli. I'm completely obsessed with lapis lazuli. And aside from the beautiful blue color, and I'm always attracted to the color blue, it is believed to help you integrate wisdom acquired from past lives. And it is a stone of protection. And it will protect you from psychic attacks too, and negate the effects of harmful energies. And it is a very peaceful stone. It calms tempers, it releases stress. That's why you work with it with the third eye and throat chakras. And it does facilitate in speaking your truth. So if you're an introvert, if you're shy, if you've got like an interview or you have to make a speech or something like that and you're nervous, all you need is a lapis lazuli in your pocket. That's all you need. It's and actually ancient Egyptians considered lapis lazuli to possess immortal powers. Probably that's why I'm so attracted and obsessed with this stone. The name comes from the Latin word lapis, meaning stone, and the Persian lashwad, meaning blue. And also, yes, fun fact, I'm going to receive my lapis lazuli elephants because I've ordered some lapis lazuli elephants and they're arriving tomorrow. Unfortunately, I don't have them here today. But fun fact, lapis lazuli, you can tell. So you have different stones that are blue and they can be mixed up or confused for lapis lazuli. But lapis lazuli has these golden flecks in it. And that's pyrite. This is a pyrite, just to show you. This is a raw piece of pyrite. Damn this camera. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I should move out of the way so you can see it. All right. So, and you've got these flecks in lapis lazuli, which makes it so attractive and beautiful and dreamy. And so, yeah, that's the thing. The stone is just blue color with shimmers of golden pyrite. And then you have dyed howlite. I'll show you in a minute. So this is howlite. This is what it looks like. It's got all these dark bands around it. Here. So what they do is they take this, they dye it blue, and they sell it as lapis lazuli, but it isn't. Let me see, where was I? Howlite and blue sodalite as well are often mistaken for lapis lazuli. But it's a beautiful, beautiful stone, and it's extremely powerful, I can tell you. I can't wait to receive them tomorrow. So where was I? Black tourmaline or tourmaline, depending on how you pronounce it. Black tourmaline is the go-to when it comes to protection. Some of you have been asking in the chat, what do I use for protection? So black tourmaline is known to be one of the most effective and powerful stones to heal and protect you physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So it's your go-to stone. You need to have that in your collection or at home, no matter what. It can actually prevent or protect you from accidents, mishaps, bad people who just want to harm you. It's powerful. Let me show you this one. This is what it looks like. Okay, so it looks slightly different to the Shanghai. For instance, this is Shanghai. So this looks more like a lava stone, which pretty much is, whereas this has these lines here all over. It's super delicate as well. I hope you can see them. So this is smooth. Of course, it's been tumbled as well, but you can't tumble tourmaline. It's because of the way because of its formation, and it's a softer stone and it's more delicate. Regarding black tourmaline, it really works well with the root chakra, and as I said, it helps you ground and protect you. So it comes from the from the area in Sri Lanka called Shoal, or no, tourmaline, sorry, Shoal, known as Shoal tourmaline, because it comes from, or it first was discovered in Sri Lanka and Tourmaline, which was a word used to refer to yellow zircon. And that's really interesting. So if you don't have one already and you are looking for something to protect you, highly recommend any black stone. Basically, it's highly protective. Tourmaline is especially protective, as I said, because it protects everything. Emotional, psychically, spiritually, everything. Physically. And I highly recommend it in Shanghai too. I use my Shanghai, and I've got Shanghai pyramid here, and I use them right next to my computer when I work long hours in front of my computer, just to protect me from all those electromagnetic waves, etc., etc. Let's go to malachite, another absolute favorite stone, and I'll tell you why. And for those of you asking, malachite is one to deter or protect you from the evil eye. It clears and activates the chakras, all of them, and attunes to spiritual guidance, basically. It's an encouraging stone. It encourages risk-taking and change and breaking unwanted ties or leaving from a relationship if you want to. It's just a very strong, powerful stone, and it's some people find it too strong. And let me show you this one. This is just an absolutely beautiful piece of malachite. You see the coloring. So this, for instance, can be too big for someone because it might be too powerful or too strong. Depends. If you're a beginner, I would go for a smaller stone. I don't have one here, but they're all in the back. So because it can feel like it can make a little bit sort of woozy. And some stones will do that. Let's get to the card. So it works well with the heart and solar plexus. And yeah, it is a master protector, because if you feel that someone's put an evil eye on you, and here in Greece where I live, they really believe in the evil eye, whip that out. It's your secret ingredient. It's your secret protector, malachite. And again, it derives from the Greek word malakos, meaning soft, but it's not soft. I can tell you, it's not a soft stone. It's just a stone that it's soft. It's it's soft in the way it works, but on the other hand, it's super powerful. I don't know how to explain it. So it's quite a soft, I would say, smooth energy at first when you first get one, or you first hold one, or you have on you. But the more you work with it, the more powerful it becomes. That's why I'm saying this is not so much for beginners. But if you want one just to protect yourself and just carry one, I would get a little bit like a smaller stone for that. Now let's talk about Angelite. Angelite is another favorite. This one, as the name suggests, helps you communicate with your loved ones and your angels and the angels around you. It provides healing, especially when it comes to guilt. When it's a great stone to have and work with if you're grieving or you're going through some kind of emotional trauma. It can really deepen your attunement and heighten your perception. And it's a stone that a lot of healers work with and use because it's so strong and it connects you straight away. This is a little tumble stone piece of Angelite, and I highly recommend, and I have one right next to my bed, and sometimes I'll just put it under my pillow. So I get messages through my dreams from the angels. That's how I work with it. It's also, it also helps you speak your truth. It's another one of those stones that if you're an introvert, you're shy, or there's something you want to say and you're too afraid, Angelite will help you do so. And it, as I said, it promotes spiritual communication and with your higher self. So it's a great little stone to work with. It's easy to find. It is not expensive at all. It's inexpensive, basically. So a great little stone to have, especially if you're working with your opening your third eye, and you're doing some psychic development on yourself. Chalcedony. Ooh, where did I leave mine? Okay, I don't have it here right now. But you've got different types of chalcedony or different colors, and it allows you to feel in control of your emotions, and it helps you be more clear in the way that you express your thoughts and your opinions. It is a creative stone that opens the mind to new ideas. It is also known as a speaker stone, as you can see here. It works well with the throat chakra and the heart chakra, and the name derives from the ancient Byzantine port of Chalcedon. And actually, it is a type of quartz, but it just has different metaphysical attributes. It is sort of like a type of quartz, but looks different. And it's another you have amazing chalcedony. You've got green chalcedony, which I have here. I wanted to show you the tower that I have, a nice one. But this is a green chalcedony that's absolutely beautiful and great to have and work with. I don't know if you can see it here, but look how beautiful it is. Okay, before I go on, I'm just going to go see what is happening in the chat because I feel like I don't know what's going on. Do you think we can offer amethyst? Okay, hold on. You've got questions. That's why I came on here. Hold on. Do you think we can offer amethyst? I want to offer one. Of course, it's a great gift. It's an absolute, you don't have to get like one of those huge raw pieces. You can get a tumbled stone amethyst. You can get a bracelet amethyst. It's a great gift. How do we know if we're buying a real versus a fake? I want to buy some, but I don't want to be scammed. You're right. Yeah, we'll talk about that. I will talk a little bit about that afterwards, after we've done discussing the crystals. And I will do a separate video for that, so you can reference to it every time you want to buy. But there's some quick tips that I can give you just to avoid buying fakes. Hold on, guys. There's a lot that I've missed out. Hello, Allison. So glad you're here too. Is shape important? Triangles, yes, shapes is important. So it is important if you generally work with crystals because different shapes are for different reasons. So you've got, for instance, a palm stone or a worry stone. This is it. Great for meditation work or Reiki, even. It's called palm stone or worry stone because also it's also called a worry stone because if you're worried and you need soothing or you need the crystal to work with you, then you can just have it in your palm like that. Great for meditation as well, for instance. Then you have, by the way, with raw pieces, so this is a raw piece. This is a cluster basically called an amethyst cluster. This is a raw piece. Where else? This one as well. They well, basically all crystals are the same regardless. Their energy and their power and their magic is the same regardless of how big or small they are or whether they have been tumbled or carved or they're just raw. But just so you know that raw pieces are a bit more powerful, a little bit more magical. So if you have a crystal collection, always make sure that you have a little bit of everything. A little bit of raw, a little bit of points, tumble stones, spheres. Spheres are amazing because you can either hold them in your hand, but they can be heavy. So that's another way you can tell fake versus real. Real is heavy, feels heavy and cold. Always cold when you just feel it against your skin. Just hold it in your hand for a little bit and then just touch your skin with it. It should still feel cold because crystals never go warm, unlike glass. Because if you hold glass in your hand for too long, it warms up and then you put it against your skin and it feels warm. It doesn't feel cold. It means that that's glass. So spheres are a great way. They can be a bit heavy, so it can be a bit uncomfortable for meditation and holding them in your palms. So they're great little sort of decorative. It's decorative / great working crystal that you can put on a stand in your office space, your space, living room, whatever, wherever you want to put it, and just work with it like that. Okay, for instance, you have pyramids are extremely sort of to the point. They're very direct. Anything with a point is very direct. So there is no sugarcoating energies and power and magic. It just goes straight to the point. And then, as I said before, you can just basically turn it and just, point that top or that point towards the direction you want that energy to go towards. Yeah, I a lot of psychics and intuitives are drawn to lapis lazuli. I know, I'm so tempted to keep one for myself, but I won't. I won't. It's all for you. Yeah, the elephants are cute. I'm going to bring more elephants and other carvings, other animals, because you can buy crystals carved in different animals depending on your spirit animal. And as I am also developing my website, my website, which if you visit my website, www.femtarot.com, you'll see it's changed. I've changed it. It's brand new. It looks amazing. I'm super excited and happy. That was another thing I was working with. So what I'm going to do on the eShop and my site as well, or I don't know where yet, or both, is I'm going to create some kind of like little game where you, not even a game. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I'll think about it, but where you can discover what your spirit animal is. And then you can go onto illuminaryshop.com. Yeah, I have to plug my shop. Sorry. I'm terrible at self-promotion, but I have to do it. And you can find your spirit animal carved in different carved from different crystals. Let me see what you guys are saying. Okay, if you buy good or not, can we wait you open to? Oh, it's coming this week, guys. It's coming this week. I'm just going to receive another shipment tomorrow. I'm going to do the inventory, list them, and then we should be up. Do you think we can have different necklaces with crystal and I wear to the mood of my day? Of course. Of course, that's a great way. And it's an inexpensive way also to buy crystals in the form of jewelry. Like, let's say these. I wear these for protect. I wear them every time I'm on YouTube or I do readings. Okay, lapidolite, and I've got like onyx bracelet. Why? Because it's just another way, instead of being carrying, or if I'm not wearing, if my outfit doesn't have pockets, then I have my crystals on my arm or around my neck or as earrings. Thank you, Mocha. Thank you. Okay, it's still like there's still some issues there, but my developers are going to be working on it tomorrow, so it's still doesn't look great. Mobile view is not great, etc., but it's going to be done tomorrow. Yeah, isn't it a great idea? Right, so let's go back to the crystals. I think I've caught up here. And let's talk about Labradorite. Yeah, Labradorite is beautiful, to say the least. I don't have any right here. I'm waiting for my shipment. And it's always a great companion to have the stone because it imparts strength and perseverance as well. It's all about balancing and strengthening intuition. Works with the third eye and crown chakra, and it is known as the dreamer stone. And it's, guys, anytime a crystal shop, an online crystal shop, lists Labradorite, it just they sell out straight away, and they're not that easy to find good premium quality crystals, Labradorites actually. It has been associated with spiritualism, journeys of the soul, and psychic intuition, and they are super, super powerful. Yeah, and it was discovered in Labrador, Canada. And it forms an opaque, chunky pieces. It's amazing how when they form and when you see them in earth, or when they're being mined, how different they look sometimes after they've been cleaned, they've been polished, or they've been tumbled. Wow. Absolutely. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, Bethany, wow. I keep wanting to say that. It's been a while. Amazonite. Amazonite is another beautiful crystal. And this stone basically clears your muddled thoughts, and it basically makes you understand yourself better and what's happening around you. So if you feel a little bit lost or confused, this is a great stone to have. And it banishes fears, insecurities, and it also stimulates imagination and calms an overactive mind. So it's a great sort of balancing stone. And that's why it works with the throat chakra, because it helps build your confidence and feel more at ease. And it was named after the river Amazon. And this stone really does flow, strength, courage, and discovery. This is what the stone is about. So it's also easy to remember, like Amazonite. It's about power, it's about control, and about self-discovery. It's a beautiful stone. And then the last one here, and I'm going to have sodalite elephants tomorrow coming as well, if anyone's interested. Look how beautiful sodalite is. Sodalite encourages rational thought, objectivity, intuition, and it basically brings emotional balance. And if you're suffering from panic attacks, you should have sodalite on you all the time. It's also known as the poet's stone, because it can help you express all the things that you're feeling in a very nice way, basically. So the name sodalite is derived from the chemical element sodium, and it's a natural amplifier that helps balance. And as I said, it's known as the poet's stone because it just helps you think about and express yourself in a more calm, beautiful, soothing way, let's just say. I'm gonna say, like, I just thought, like, as soon as I said that poet stone, I was like, that's such a good stone for Pisces, for instance. Pisces would love that. And on my e-shop, you will also, so if you're looking for crystals according to your star sign, I've got that. I've got you covered. You can find that on my site on illuminaryshop.com. If you want to find gift ideas depending on the occasion, so let's say your best friend just had a new baby, what can you get her? Or your brother just graduated, what can you get him? So gift ideas too. So it's quite, and also I've categorized the crystals according to colors as well, because some people are attracted to the colors rather than the properties of the crystals. Oh, I'm glad this is all useful and helpful for you guys. I'm really happy. And I know you've been asking for this video, for this live for a very, very long time. So is it bad to buy crystal for someone who said they have cleansed them before shipping? No, I mean, I cleanse them too. Listen, they come with a lot of energy. They've been around, right? So they've been mined, then they've been sort of carved or tumbled or polished or whatever they've been through. Someone's been handling them, then they were shipped. They've been through the grind. So they need a little bit of cleansing. I do it. It's absolutely fine. That means that they come in with more pure energy than they did before. I did it, and I do feel the difference with the crystals. As soon as they arrived, I did that. These, yes, I don't have them on stock yet. They're coming. But yes, I will have lots of these, and I'm gonna have like more of these, like more high-end, where they're gonna have like gold and different like peridot or different types of crystals on them. So they're gonna be different types of jewelry as well. And candles, scented candles, obsessed. Guys, I'm obsessed. Who else is obsessed with scented candles? I am. It's crazy. Mm, no, it's not. No, no, no. It's not expensive to buy the crystals that you need, especially as a beginner. Okay, because like amethyst is not that expensive. It depends on the piece, it depends on the quality. It all, guys, depends on the quality and how big it is and if it's being polished or if it's raw, etc. You can get amethyst, like a small piece of amethyst. For instance, let me show you. Oh, we didn't talk about rhodonite. Rhodonite is just a beautiful pink stone. Oh, so this one, see the sounds that I make when I'm around crystals and I touch them? I mean, oh, crazy woman over here. Hello. Um, for instance, you see this little stone. This is a tumble stone because it's being tumbled. Basically, they put them in a tumbler. They take all the rough, small pieces of stone or crystal or minerals. They put them in a tumbler. Sorry, for days, and basically, as they hit each other, they take this form and this polish and sheen as well. So for instance, you can get something like this between, I would say, I'm going to say in dollars, $4 to $5 or $6. Like malachite here, I don't remember how much I'm selling it for, but this piece, not this specifically piece, but pieces this size, they're about 70 euros. So that would be around five and a half, $6. So they're not that expensive. They're not. It's just like you know how they say Pringles, once you have one, you can't stop. Once you pop, you can't stop. That's me with crystals. So that's the issue. Like you can't just buy one. You just can't buy one. But you have different types, and as I said, depends on these. For instance, this is a lot more expensive. So this is high quality rose quartz. It's huge. It's amazingly carved. It also depends on where it comes from, where the source is, where the mine is, etc. But you can find an expensive one. Yeah, it does. It does. So true. Look how cute it is. And I love pink. These are beautiful. And I have plenty of these guys. And they're very inexpensive. I've priced them very expensive. Love candles. Oh, you're my spirit animal. I love candles. Right. So let's talk a little bit about the properties and what kind of crystals you can get. I made notes. So let's start with protection because that's the one that everyone asks me about. Which crystals should you get or should you have on you or around you if you need protection? As I said, amethyst, tourmaline, all of the black crystals. I'm going to show you all of mine here. All of them, anything black and black. So another tip, I've said this in previous videos, but if you're new here or you haven't watched those, let me just tell you, if you don't have black crystals and you feel that you need protection at home or in your space, you can get a black candle and light the black candle and let it burn for overnight if you can, for at least 3 or 4 hours. Okay, if you can, but in a safe environment as well. Don't catch fire. And because black attracts negative energy and transmutes it, which is what black crystals do. So black crystals, black obsidian, you have also bloodstone is another good and powerful protective stone, which is, it's really, really dark red, almost black. That's why it's called black stone. Shanghai, we said. Turquoise too is a great crystal, hematite and emerald. These crystals are great to work with and for protection. Now, regarding creativity and inspiration, so let's say you're an artist or you're a writer or you're a musician and you write music and you've got a little bit of a block or writer's block, what can you work with? What can you use? Amethyst, I tell you, amethyst is the go-to crystal. Amethyst, I should show you the nice one. Ooh, sparkly. And Labradorite, pyrite too. You can get pyrite cubes that are super beautiful, that work really well. Smoky quartz as well for creativity. What I didn't show you guys, hold on, let me just go back. I just realized because I looked, they're not easy to find. I've got them, but I want to talk about them. Where are they? So sorry about that. Pink tourmaline. No, pink amethyst. What did I just say? Did I say tourmaline? My mind was in tourmaline. Pink tourmaline. I said it again. What's wrong with me? All these crystals. Pink amethyst. Not easy to find, but beautiful, beautiful little cluster here, raw piece here. So unfortunate that I don't have natural light, because you would be able to see the sheen and the colors and everything if I was recording this in natural light. This is such a beautiful piece as well. And you can use this as well for creativity and inspiration. And any pink crystal, including this one, great for self-love, love, attracting and manifesting love, and building on self-confidence. Anxiety. So if you're suffering from anxiety and panic attacks, I said before that you have chalcedony, the blue and the blue and the pink one, and even the green ones are great to work with, great to have on you. Smoky quartz as well. This is beautiful. It has rainbows inside. So another way to know to kind of like evaluate or being able to see what kind of quality the crystal is crystals that are clear, like this one, like a quartz. They will have rainbows inside. So when you turn them against the light, you will see little rainbows of colors inside. That's also a great indication. And this one has rainbows too. Let me just see. This is a clear quartz. This doesn't have rainbows, but this is more of a basic crystal, meaning that this is more just, sometimes I'll just hold it with another crystal in my hand and meditate with it, because as I said, clear quartz is an amplifier. Anxiety, and then we've got hematite as well, is a great stone for anxiety, just to calm the nerves and keep you calm and confident. And they're great stones to have, as I said, if you're going to do public speaking, if you're about to go to an interview, or you have a meeting with your boss and you don't know what that's about. Those are great. Psychic connection and third eye opening. We've got, of course, the amethyst, moonstone, labradorite, celestite, lapis lazuli, of course, and angelite. Those are the top crystals for psychic connections and third eye opening. You don't need to take notes. It will all be on my e-shop, on my shop. So you can find them there, and then you can click on the crystal and we'll take you straight to the shop. If you're an insomniac or you're not sleeping well, like I am, I'm terrible. Agate is great. I've got one in the background, as you can see. It's a blue one. Blue agate, black tourmaline. Have it next to your bed or under your pillow. There's rose quartz is a great one. It's super calming too. Lapidolite and amethyst. Amethyst is everywhere. Let me just go to the chat, just in case I'm forgetting something or someone. Oh, okay. Marka asks, so if I can't get black crystals or candles, what else can you use? So there is more of a pagan ritual that you can do aside from the salt, is what's called, oh, I want to see it. I want to say it in German for whatever reason. Cinnamon. I was going to say Zimt in German. Cinnamon. You can sprinkle cinnamon outside your entrance, outside your door, and in the corners of your house to protect your space. That's another way of doing it. Hey, Campire. Yeah, it's happening. It's happening. And your little crystal is arriving tomorrow, because Campire is getting an elephant crystal. Of course he is. He's getting a little gift from me. Let's see what everyone else is asking. Okay. If we have several stones, can they interact with each other? Does some stone do not go together with some other? Thank you. I wouldn't say there's stones that don't go with each other. I would say there are stones that go very well with some other stones. There are combinations. I will also I have those on my e-shop, so you'll be able to see that. So as I said, for instance, it's very easy. Remember, I said this is the master healer. This is the stone, the beginner stone, the stone that everyone should have. It's an amplifier, so you use it with any stone. You want to attract love, or you want to work on self-love, work with those two. Very simple, especially if they've got those points. So they're very good. So you can combine. I'm going to help you out by adding it on my site as well and just giving you some tips. Campire has done their cinnamon rituals. There you go. It's a very simple way of doing it until you go and get your crystals or your black candle to protect your space. You can even carry a little bit of cinnamon in your pocket. Oh, thank you, Heather. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. I'm glad everyone is really enjoying this video and is learning something new, because there's so much about crystals. As I said, I only picked just like the more basic crystals now, but there's so many out there that we need to talk about, or we will talk about. We will do this recurring thing. You're attracting love. But it's super calming and is great for calm sleep as well. The rose quartz. Thank you, Camp. Yes, I keep forgetting to remind everyone to like and subscribe the video. I don't know if I'm missing anyone's questions or if I'm missing anything, but I'll keep going a little bit because someone asked about, so speaking of love, because Campfire just mentioned the rose quartz, let's talk about love. To attract love, you basically work with pink crystals, any pink crystal, rhodonite, pink amethyst, rose quartz. So any basically krill, lapis lazuli is also a great one to work with. My favorite, lapis lazuli. Moonstone too. It's not pink, but it's sort of like a champagne. There's a champagne hue in moonstone. Citrine as well. Amethyst. And let me just say this, because we talked about citrine in the beginning and about the heat treated amethyst that everyone calls citrine. Just if you have in your hands a heat treated amethyst, it doesn't mean that it's not going to work or it's not good. It's fine. It's just, to me, it's just what you have to be. Everyone has to be super careful because they name stones. All these crystals have different stones. I don't know why I don't have them here, but for instance, you have amethyst aura, you've got rose quartz aura. I have them in my shop. I just don't have them here, unfortunately. They're in the other room. So you have different names for different crystals. You have strawberry amethyst. So you just have to be aware that all these fancy names, they're great. They're great for marketing. They're great to promote and sell them. But you have to be aware that where they come from. What are they? Are they heat treated? Have they been dyed? So yeah, the base can be an actual real crystal, but it can, if it goes through a man-made process, then it's not really an authentic crystal, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't work as well as an authentic, real, like an authentic crystal. Just putting it out there. Let's see. Sage didn't passport next Amsterdam trip. True. Hold on. Someone asked Sunita, sorry, where are you? Jasper Dalmatian has been godsend for my nightmares. Extremely, and a beautiful stone and extremely calming as well. I tell you, with the sleep thing, because I suffer from insomnia. I use okay, I've got Angelite under my pillow most of the time. I've got rose quartz next to it, and I also have, don't laugh, I've got malachite. I do have malachite next to it because of the evil eye and negative entities and stuff like that. I want them out. I don't want them around me when I'm sleeping, because that's when usually they creep up on me. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate the super stickers. I don't know, guys. Oh, you wanted to know. Yeah, let's talk about because someone asked, I'm sorry, I forgot who, about how to know whether you bought whether a crystal is real or it's fake. Okay, as I said, I will repeat this with amethyst. With the amethyst, the quality, you can't really buy fake amethyst because there is so much amethyst out in the world. It's not hard to find. It's not hard to mine. There's an abundance of amethyst. That it's not an expensive crystal, but the quality is what matters in this case. The darker the purple, the better the quality. This applies for all crystals. The darker the hue, the darker the color, the better the quality. Just a reminder of that. Also, with the touch, how does it feel when you touch it? Stones versus if you take, for instance, again, I don't have it, but let's pretend this is a fake stone, a fake crystal made of glass. If you put this green chalcedony in one hand and the fake crystal in the other, you will feel the difference in the weight as well. Glass is much lighter, much lighter. Another way that you can tell if a crystal is fake or not is with a fingernail, just scratching it and see. You can scratch through glass, but you can't scratch through certain harder stones, because you've got hard crystals and you've got the softer crystals. So for instance, with the quartz, I'm scratching it now with my fingernail and nothing's coming off. It's not chipping. It's not, okay, it's a sphere. It's harder to sort of try it on this one, but that's another way of doing it. As I said before, glass, you're not going to have these inclusions inside and these phantoms. They're called phantoms and inclusions, right? These phantoms inside. Glass is not able to mimic this. Okay, it's almost impossible. Like, this is a clear quartz. This is a better example. This is a clear quartz. You could mistake it for glass, right? If it was just like just a clean point. But no, because see all these lines inside? I don't know if you can see it. There. My stupid camera is not focusing. This is terrible. I would be a terrible beauty influencer, I guess, because this thing would not show up close. So you can see with glass, you cannot mimic that as well. So that's another way of detecting. We have to do a separate video for that, because for different crystals, there are different ways to tell if they've been dyed, if they've been man-made, if they've been lab-made, what is up. And that's, I think, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find some fake crystals. I don't know where, but I'll probably go to some dodgy crystal shop somewhere downtown or whatever, and try to find like some fake crystals and bring them, and we can compare. So we can do a comparison live, fake versus real. And then I'm going to have my own crystals and then the fake ones. Then I can show you how you can tell them apart. Dirty mind. It is very phallic, and probably that's why I bought it. But it's one of my favorite ones. No, actually, this is more phallic, I would say, and it's super, super strong and heavy. Oh yeah, with rose quartz as well. Another way to tell if it's fake or not is all quartzes. Where's my? I'll take this. No, I'll take this one. So this is another amethyst, which is basically quartz. Like the base, it's basically quartz that's been throughout time and has been mixed with different other metals, and that's how it takes the purple color. So all of the amethyst and all the quartzes have a white base, or a little bit of a white base, and you'll be able to see it. If the color is completely all over the crystal, is very sort of very smooth, and it's all over the same color, then it's most likely a fake, because as you can see, it's darker here in the bottom. Well, this rose quartz, you've got all these lines here, and these like white bands that you can see. They're called white bands here, and at the bottom you will see the white. This is how you can tell with amethyst, rose quartz, citrine as well, real versus fake, because they grow that way. A friend told me I can charge crystals. Is that possible, and how? Yes, you can charge it. You can supercharge them using lunar energy. Full moon. Full moon is the perfect time, the perfect way to supercharge your crystals. And as I said as well, another way to charge them, is selenite, which is back there, back at the top shelf. The white tower thing is selenite. Selenite is another way to cleanse them and charge them as well, but I highly recommend the moon. Another way of doing it to charge them is brass balls. You can get these. They're not that expensive, like glass balls. Like, they're much more, the glass singing bowls are a lot more expensive. These are less expensive. I don't remember how much they cost right now, but you can use these to use music and sound to cleanse your crystals. That's another way. Don't use water. If you're unsure if your crystal goes in water, don't use water. Use sage, the moon, the lunar energy, singing or brass balls. This is all that you need. Or even if you don't have all that, YouTube. Find a playlist that is singing bowls and it's about cleansing and cleaning and charging. There are plenty on YouTube, and just put your crystals next to your laptop or your phone while the music's playing, the playlist is playing. That's another way. I don't know, guys, if you have any other questions regarding crystals. Ooh, black coffee. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Aqua. How was when is your birthday? Is it in February now, or was it in January? Yeah, selling. You know what, Camp? Mine broke a couple of weeks ago. I don't even know why. It just broke. And I know that means something. Maybe my crystals are over cleansed or overcharged, because I cleanse them all the time, especially when I'm in my studio, before I do readings, I just smudge. All right. I don't know if anyone wants to add anything else or ask anything else. February 8th. So that's, hold on, in 2 days. Black coffee. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you're going to have a great birthday. What are you doing? What are your plans? Hold up. Oprah is an Aquarius? Is she? No, Bob Marley I knew. Brandy I think I knew about, but Oprah I didn't know. Pisces season is approaching. I'm so excited. I can almost see Kemp's expression right now. You're also an Aquarian. Oh my God, Aquarians unite. Come on, everyone. Let's show them that we are the best zodiac. Don't say anything, Kempire Taurus. We are the best. We're just so, we're so under the radar. That's the only thing. But we're super mighty, I can tell you. Let me see. So many Aquarians. So many have had their birthdays. Mom's an Aquarian. She's literally my favorite person. Oh. Your mom, I've spoken to your mom, Mocha. She is amazing. She has such an energy about her. Libra, we have Libra in the house. We've got Pisces. Oh, Black Coffee, thank you. I should be giving you a super sticker for your birthday. But thank you, I appreciate it. You have a friend who's an Aquarius? Aren't we? We are. Come on, guys. And by the way, so many housewives as well that are Aquarians. So many powerful housewives that are Aquarians. Just saying. Aquarius can be complicated. Yes, we can be complicated. But we're good souls. I mean, we're a bit weird. We're a bit sometimes sort of distant, but we're good souls, honestly. It's all about the collective. It's all about helping other people. Libra or Aquarius for you? Yeah, we talked about that. We do. Come in. I see it more Libra, but Libra and Aquarius is a good combo for Taurus. Sagittarius in the house. Sunita is a Sag. Libra. Oh, we've got plenty of Libras. Libra with a Virgo ascendant. I've got Virgo ascendant, just saying. So we're both air signs with Earth ascendant, Sag. I'm a Libra. Guys, we've got so many air signs. I guess we're all out now after the retrograde Mercury, because it did really affect air signs. I like that. My mom's an Aquarius. She's the sweet. See, everyone who's got an Aquarius parent, they're saying, I have hopes, guys. I've got small young children, and I'm like, I hope my children, when they turn when they become teenagers or when they move out, they still like me or they still love me. But you'll love your Aquarius parents. So I have hope that my parents won't hate my kids won't hate me. We're in the weirdo of zodiac. We're the aliens of the zodiac. That's what I call Aquarians. We're the aliens. And you know what? If you walk into a party or in a room where there's a huge gathering of people and you see two people talking to each other and you approach them and you don't understand a word that they're saying, but they seem so invested and so focused on what they're saying, they're Aquarians. I can tell you, Aquarians. Yes, because we're aliens. And we're damn proud to be aliens. Yes, you're the only Aries here. It seems so. Everyone else seems to be either Sagittarius or air signs. Help us understand animal spirit. Ooh, that's a good one. Maybe I should do a separate video for that, animal spirit. You know what? Let's end this show. I've got a better idea. James just gave me a great idea. I've got a deck here with animal spirit deck. How about before we go, just as we wrap up, I pull a card and find out what your spirit animal is right now. And by the way, let me just tell you that your spirit animal can change depending on what you're going through in life and where you're at. So, who wants for me to pull a card for spirit animals to find out why are they upside down? I have no idea. So if you want to find out your spirit animal, just drop the shooting star down below. And we'll find out. This is going to be a quick one. This is going to be a quickie. But we can do this again. We can have a whole live and whole show around it. So, yeah, James, you're first. Okay, hold on. Let me just move all my stuff out of the way. Hold on. All of them just... Oh, a lot of you are interested. Okay, guys, hold on. Come on, give me one for James, please. This one. Giraffe spirit, see the big picture. This is the message. Giraffe. And they're such kind and beautiful animals. They've got such a sweet soul about them. James? All right, hold on, because we've got plenty. Let me see. I don't want to miss anyone. So black coffee's next. Ooh, bee spirit. The bee for you. And guys, you know what? This means that you'll be noticing, or you have been noticing, but not even subconsciously noticing, if that makes sense. Some of these animals that we're talking about today, those spirit animals, because they show up all the time. When you see a lot of, let's say, black coffee bees, or you've noticed that you attract them a lot, or you see, I don't know, like bee icons, or online, or wherever, whenever you go online, suddenly you see like a little bee or something. It means that it's your spirit animal. They're trying to say something to you. Then it's Cindy. Cindy, please. What's hers? Oop, this one. Lion spirit, Cindy. A lion. So iconic. You're next. Let's see. Two of them. You could have two as well. The whale spirit and the bobcat spirit. Life is a mystery, and like, oh, I want to sing Madonna now. Life is, okay, I won't. Trust the great mystery. That's the whale. Who's next? Mokka's next. This is a great way to end a live, isn't it? You know me, I love my cards. Let's see. Uh-oh, all of them just... Okay, Marka, your turn. Marka, please. Marka, yours is coming. I feel it. There it is. Scarab beetle spirit. Magic works through you. Very, very magical. The scarab spirit. Ancient Egyptians. Very spiritual, Marka. This is very fitting. Then it's Sunita. Sunita, this one won't. Oh, no. Nope, there it is. Koala spirit has a plan. Koala spirit for Sunita. Gorgeous. Koala. Sunita, Annika. Don't want to miss anyone. Me. Whee! Okay. This one. Stag spirit. Take the lead. Stag. See how beautiful these cards are? They're absolutely beautiful. Who's next? Minky Finky. Next. All right, all of them, but I'm just going to take the moth spirit. Surrender now. Ooh. Minky, are you going through a little bit of a dog phase? But don't take it like the Mothman prophecies and all that. Forget about that. But it's just a sign you're probably noticing more moths around you lately as well. Did I do black coffee? I did do black coffee. Cal, it's your turn. Oh, wow, all of you. You all want to... I nominate Campfire for what, Tara? Whoa, okay. This is Kel. It's me, Kel. You too have the whale spirit as a spirit animal. It says, trust the great mystery. Audrey's next. I'm being as fast as I can. Audrey. Come on. Yeah, sometimes it takes a while until they... Audrey, yours is the antelope spirit. Life is speeding up for you. That's the message behind it. Danny, oh my God, so many people. All right, I'm going to be as fast as I can because I don't want to leave anyone out. Who am I doing now? Danny, right? No, did I? Yeah. Danny. Whoa. Hold on. These all jumped out. These are a bit hard to shuffle. That's why. Koi fish spirit. There's always enough. Koi fish. Oh, interesting. Oh, then it's so iconic. I just did yours, but I don't remember what it was. Guys, what was so iconic? Because I did yours just a few minutes ago. Hold on. That was Danny, then Heather. This one. Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. Give with gratitude and grace. Turkey. That was Heather. Cindy. Whoa, hold on. Cindy. Takes a while. Oop, there it is. Pig spirit, use your mind wisely. That's for Cindy. And then we have Lucy. Lucy Nailati. Lucy. Okay. Lucy. I'm also reading the chat while doing this. Lucy, what's Lucy's? There it is. Lucy, porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind. There you go, Lucy. And then Cheryl is next. Commander is next. Mocha, did I do yours? Didn't I just pull? Yes, I did. Yeah. I'm getting confused. Don't drop any shooting stars if I've already read your spirit animal, please, because I get confused. So who's now? Cheryl's now. And then Commander. Swan spirit, time for a deep dive. Ooh, that shows me that you feel much better about yourself lately. Hold on, Commander is next, and we've done Sunita, and Commander is last, but definitely not least. And then we'll wrap it up. Come on, Commander, please. Brown bear spirit, take time out. But the bear spirit animal is so good. It's so strong. And so you're very, like, when you put your mind to something, you're able to achieve it without any qualms or without any issues. Love that. Oh, Bree. Okay, I'm going to do what's mine and Campfire's. All right, hold on. I'll do Bree's now, who's just come in, and then I'll pull one for Campfire and me. Bree. Hey, Bree. Bree or Bri? Bree, I assume. All right, you get the koi fish too, Bree. Koi fish spirit, there's always enough. And last but not least, shall we, you're very welcome, guys, very welcome. Shall we do, is Campfire around? Probably not, but let's pull one for Campfire. He might watch it later. I'll tell him to watch it later. So one for Campfire. If we get the bull, I'm going to scream. Ooh. He gets the vulture spirit. Nothing is wasted. Campfire, are you here? Are you watching this? Vulture spirit. Oh, thank you. Have a wonderful day too. It's actually almost 11 o'clock at night here. I'm going to do Amber last, and then that's it because it's almost 11 o'clock at night. And I said I wanted to keep it at 1 hour. It's 1.5 hours, but that just means that you guys really enjoyed the live and you really got something out of it as well. And I really appreciate every single one of you. I do. So this is for Amber. Amber. Whoa. Yep. Fox spirit. Think on your feet, Amber. This is yours. Right, guys. Yay. So we'll be doing this again next Friday or Sunday. And the only reason why I'm doing Friday or Sunday is because those are my free days, my free evenings, let's just say, because I'm working the rest of the time. And I want to be nice and relaxed when we do these lives. And so we will definitely be seeing each other next week. I don't know what we're going to be talking about, or actually we're going to continue with the crystals. If you guys are interested, I'm going to do some other crystals, more advanced crystals, and how you can work on them with them. There's also, I want to talk about moldavite, because you probably heard the conflicting things around moldavite, and we'll get into that as well. Very hard to find moldavite, very expensive, but oh my god, it's not for beginners, it's not for intermediates, it's definitely for advanced crystal users for sure. We'll get to that next time for sure. So everyone, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for making this so much fun. Thank you for making it all worthwhile, what I'm doing for you guys. I really appreciate it. I want you to stay safe. I'm sending you all love and blessings and lots of love. Bye.